The David Suzuki Foundation is celebrating 25 years this year, and I was thrilled to MC a special gala being held at the Rosewood Hotel, Georgia. Ahead of that gala, I asked him a couple of questions. First, the greatest accomplishments of the last 25 years and what's in store for the future.
We're instrumental in getting the First Nations along the coast in what we call Turning Point to fight for their land and to impose what do we call it? Ecosystem-based management, so we get away from clear cutting. And they're taking much more control over their own land. And for me, that was a huge achievement on our part. We were very instrumental with the Ontario government in getting their green energy plans so that any renewable green energy was guaranteed access to the electrical system at a top dollar. So it encouraged people to put solar panels on their homes and build windmills and this kind of thing. That was a big achievement, I think. We are also reaching out to the recent immigrants. When I think of my grandparents, they came from Japan early in the 20th century, between 1902 and 1906. And when they came because they were poor. They wanted opportunities. So their whole focus was work hard, get security, buy a home, and the environment. I mean, who cares about the environment? And so we're reaching out to say, look, you've got to breathe the air and drink the water and eat the food. The environment is very critical to you too. And that's been a very, I think, successful program on our part. Our big push now is to what we call the Blue Dot Movement, and that is to try to get a constitutional amendment to make every Canadian guaranteed the right to a healthy environment. Then you ask, well, what is a healthy environment? Of course we want a healthy environment, right? But that means we've got to guarantee that we're going to protect air, the water, the soil that gives us our food. Right now in Canada, we have more fresh water per person than any other country in the world. And yet every day there are more than 1,000 boil water alerts. That is, don't drink the water, boil it before you drink it. What the heck, you know, we should be guaranteeing everybody's right to clean water. And so we're trying to build a grassroots movement. We have over 8 million people involved in communities now. If we get 7 provinces with more than 50% of Canada's population, then we can go to the federal government and say, put this in the Constitution.